You alright, mate? So, outhouse. Oh, see me nearly killed myself then. You see me nearly killed myself. Yeah, I'm only saying I up to something, nearly slipped and broke my neck. You alright? Welcome back to the channel. It's sunny, snow's gone, it's melted. Welcome back, welcome back. We're out and about again. We're in Sheffield, back in Sheffield. Now, we're in a place which coming in as the #1 most dangerous place in Sheffield. Worst place to live, highest crime rates. You only have to Google it for yourselves, and you'll see multiple videos of stabbings and robbery, arson, and I thought I'd come and have a look. I'm going to start out at top end where I am right now, because where I am now I actually know, because when I was a kid I used to come down here every now and then. So we're in Darnall in Sheffield. Now this is High Hazels Park in Darnall. It's at the top end, it's sort of on borderline between Darnall, which is in that direction down there in front of me, and behind me is Handsworth. And just beyond Handsworth is the Orgreave. If you saw the Sheffield vlog, you saw what's left at Orgreave. So I'm going to start out here because when I was a kid we used to come over, we used to have mates down in Darnall, and used to come over here because on High Hazels Park here, I'll spin round and show you, they used to have a fairground. Massive fairground every year. We used to come down as kids and it used to be absolutely huge. I don't know if it still goes, but thought I'd have a come down and have a look. So first impressions are, when you get to here, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'll get up here and I'll show you. I'll just get up top of this hill. This here is hole #1, or tee, first tee of Tinsley Park Golf Course. So the huge golf course here. I've just seen a load of lads getting ready to come round to tee off. So I'll get out of the way in a sec, but I mean, there's your golf course. Don't know if you've got to pay to get on or what. No idea. But look at this. Awesome. So you've got your High Hazels house there. Beautiful. I'm going to have a walk down through the park. High Hazels house. Don't know the history of this place. I'll get it looked up on Google and I'll put it on screen now. And yeah, awesome. So this is where I am. So I'm going to start down this end. I'm going to walk down through Darnall. Now, when I was in my teens, my late teens, I used to come down Darnall with Brownell. If you go back to the video again in Sheffield, when we lived on Badger, I used to come down with Brownell, and because his mum and his stepdad Hank, they used to go drinking at Darnall Libs club, and they used to take us down, and he used to do glass collecting, did Darren. So I used to go down and get, you know, they used to in them days, I think we were only about 14, 15. So he used to come down and he used to do glass collecting. I'd sit there and we, Hank and Marie were like a second mum to me, and right close families. And have a glass of pop while he did his glass collecting, watch and play it bingo. You know how you did in them days. You did total different life, innit? Total different life. So yeah, so that's where we used to come down. So High Hazels Park here, I mean this is where they used to have fairground behind me. Let me spin you around and show you how big it is. I mean that's huge. It's huge. It's lovely. All this used to be massive, massive fairground. And yeah. And it's just a park, and then you've got your house back there. And yeah, so we used to come down. So Prince Naz one day when I must have been about 19, 20, just going through Darnall for some reason. I don't know why I was there, but I saw him pulled up in his car, and I waved to him, and he said, I said, all right, Naz, and he said, all right, Babby, and waved back. Never forget it. But that's when he was world champion. He were big round here. So anyway, I got some facts on that about you. I'm going to have to get off this mud. Can you hear it squelching under my feet? I'm on muddy grass. I don't know why I've come on grass with my trainers on. Get back on path over here. So anyway, I'm going to have a walk over, and then I'm going to have a walk down through Darnall. Now, like I said, I used to have a few mates who lived in Darnall. My mate Bruno, who was another Badger lad, he married a lass, Sam. She lived in Darnall, and I don't know what happened to them. I'm sure they were together. Met as kids, like when they were about 13, 14. I'm sure they got married later on. Still together, I think. I don't know. But yeah, we used to come down, and we used to, when I were at school, big school, and up in Handsworth there, a few lads used to come up to our school. A few Asian lads, Saeed Siddiq, he were called, and he were right good mates. He were lovely lad, right good. But he used to come to, because we were at school, you never wore uniform. We were lucky enough we didn't have to wear a uniform. And we're into body popping and breakdancing, and I could never do it, I was useless. But Saeed used to come, I always remember him coming in his red Adidas tracksuit to school, and he was right good. He was right good at doing body popping and doing just proper breakdancing. He could do flares and everything, and we were right jealous. But he were alright with Sadiq, so I don't know what happened to him. Obviously you drift apart, don't you, when you leave school. So anyway, gonna have a walk down, see what it's like, and see how it's changed. I mean, I've not been here since I was, like I said, 15, so you're talking decades and decades ago. So I'm going to see how it's changed and see if it deserves, oh, swap it over, that's the one, see if it deserves the accolade of being the worst place in Sheffield to live. I mean, first impressions, you get to this end, High Hazel's absolutely beautiful, but once you get down to the bottom, it has always been a little bit rough. But us, when we grew up on Badger, it was just another place to us. Like everywhere were rough round here, you know what I mean? So, right, we'll have a walk down. I'll catch you in a second, and I'll pick you up as soon as that happens. So, just down at bottom at Park, going to be heading into the centre of Darnall in a minute, so I'll keep you running. But before I do, a few shout outs and things like that to mention. I'll just get in this bit of shade here so I can see my phone. Let's have a look then. If you're new to the channel, if it's your first time watching this, thank you. First of all, welcome to the channel. Hope you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Plenty of content for you to have a look at. If you've been here before, welcome back. A few shout outs, let's get these out of the way. Let's have a look. So Sherlock Holmes, we mentioned him, old Andy, sent us 5 Guinness over. They'll be going to charity, as we said. Phil and Faye, thank you once again for the super thanks. Let's have a look. Oh God, here it's off again, look. Andy and Leslie, so they've worked out how to buy me a Guinness in description, and it will go to guide dogs as well, so thank you very much. You've bought me a Guinness. Andy and Faye, and Andy and Leslie, sorry, Phil and Faye, and then Andy and Leslie as well. I can't read, I've just put my phone, my thumb on screen, and I've got smiley faces all over it now. It's a nightmare. Princess, we've had a photo Princess as well. Princess Rosie, we put a photo of Princess Rosie in the ink credits, didn't we, as we do. So Jane and Andrew bought me a Guinness. I'm just trying to find where I work, can you tell? Jane and Andrew bought me a Guinness, thank you very much. So Jane's a former chef lass, but then I live in Bridlington. She says if I pop over to Bridlington, they'll buy me a Guinness, you little temptress you. You know it's dry January, I can't do it, but come February, you never know, I might pop over and see you. Jane and Andrew there, over in Brid. Stuart Ferguson, he says good luck with dry January, he's doing it as well, and he sent over a coffee for guide dogs, so happy days. Cheers my old mate, old Stuart, that's EW, Stuart Wayne EW, spelt the proper way, not a UA. So like we said, Princess Rosie, she's on there. I'm just trying to find my place with my big fat thumbs. I've not lost no weight off my thumbs, I tell you. Paul Buckley, he's always in touch, hasn't he? So he owns, he's the owner of Princess Rosie. So hey up mate, hey up pal. Massive thank you, this is a bit the one I needed to get out of the way. Massive thank you, Charlene Edwards. Charlene Edwards is over in Canada, so she watches from Canada obviously. She sent over $100 Canadian as a super thanks. thank you very, very much. That will be going to guide dogs, as we said. So 100 Canadian dollars, I think, at current market, that works out about 50, 60 quid, something like that, with conversion rate. Now, just need to mention about the super thanks, how it works. Okay, so what happens with super thanks is when you send over, say you send $100 over in Canadian, that'll get converted into UK pounds, obviously. But before it does, the YouTube take 30% super thanks, which is why we set up the Buy Me a Guinness. YouTube take 30% before it's sent over, and if you send it from an Apple device, Apple, they take 30% as well, so up to 60% at super thanks gets wiped out straight away before it's sent over and then taxed and then converted, you know what I mean? So thank you very, very much. Your generosity is very, very much appreciated, and every penny you sent will be going to the Guide Dogs for the Blind, and I really, really do appreciate it. But just making other people aware that when you do a super thanks, it's heavily taxed and deducted before it comes over to the charity, so just be wary of that. And if you don't want to do that, if you want to do it another way, you can just do the Buy Me a Guinness or Buy Me a Coffee. The link's in the description. I'll put it on screen now as well. You just click on that, you can send it over, you can donate one coffee, which is $5, or up to 5 coffees, or as many as you want. And like I said, it's all goes to Guide Dogs for the Blind, and that only gets stopped 5%. All right, and that's the 5% I can make back up out of my own pocket this dry January. All right, so thank you very much. Hope that's cleared it up a little bit as well. Thank you very much, Charlene. I will get your all-in credits, by the way, as you do. Lost my place again now. Let's have a look. So, right, yeah. Total so far, I've had a look this morning, tried to do a screenshot, but I'm useless. It just goes all blurry. How do you make a right good screenshot? If you know, let me know. So we're up to $100. So I've had $100 sent across. This doesn't include the super thanks. So just in Buy Me a Guinness alone, we've had $100, exactly $100 now. So that's absolutely fantastic. That's amazing. So like I said, what will happen with that is, at the end of dry January, whatever we make, I'll film it on the screen and I'll show you how much we've made. Obviously I'll give you all a mention as we go, and I'll show you sending it across and things like that, and how much we've raised in total. So that'd be good. So we're only 15th of January today. It's probably a little bit later by the time you're seeing that, so we're halfway through January already. Still not had a drink, gagging for some crisps, I'll tell you that, and my chocolate. So we're up to $100, which is brilliant. So when I convert that, that'll turn into £100 I'll put out resting. So happy days, happy days. So facts about Darnall, I'll give you a few facts. All right, so William Walker, no relation to Kyle, although he's a Sheffield lad, isn't he? Used to live here, and it was rumoured that he was the executioner for Charles I. Ooh, William, you naughty lad. Darnall was built in 1723, all right, by Stainforth family. And it became a lunatic, so it's Darnall Hall, this, not Darnall itself, Darnall Hall. It was, I wonder if that's it up on hill there. I wonder if that's it, I don't know. I'll have to find out. Darnall Hall was built in 1723 by a Stainforth family and became a lunatic asylum in 1845. So are you allowed to say lunatic asylum these days? Or is it a home for the mentally ill? I don't know. I don't know. You've got to be politically correct, haven't you? I've no idea. I'm just going to say lunatic asylum. Put what you want in the messages. You just say, no, I'm not bothered. It's a lunatic asylum. That's what it was called. That's what it is. So Holy Trinity Church were built here in Darnall in 1840, followed by the hospital in 1855 and a school in 1875. There you go. I'm surmising that none of these are here anymore. By the mid-19th century, it was a centre of farming. So Darnall was known as a centre of farming, coal mining and greyhound racing. That's an eclectic mix, isn't it? That's a word of the day, eclectic. There you go. So you challenge, word of the day. You've got to get the word eclectic into a conversation with somebody without them knowing what the hell you're talking about, all right? Eclectic. So yeah, sadly none of these places are still around anymore. You'll probably pick up why when we have a walk round, as you do. In 2003, another fact for you, 2003, Morrison's supermarkets pulled out of the area for unknown reasons. Oh. I think there's a new one now over at Catcliffe, and you know, we're over that way, sort of Catcliffe, and where Allgreave is. I think they built a big one there, didn't they? Oh God, report a problem. Why does it keep doing that on my phone? Here we go. So that's that. Let's have a look. What else we got? We've got loads. High Hazels Park is still here. We just had a walk through High Hazel. We don't need to know that. Darnall made it into the FA Cup once. Darnall Welfare made it into FA Cup in 1920. Famous people: Cecil Marsh, footballer. Charles Mosley, another footballer. No, he was an artist and a teacher, Charles Mosley. Charles Peace, the notorious, oh, get this. Charles Peace, the notorious 19th century murderer and burglar, is from Darnall. Oh. Thomas Stainforth, part of the Stainforth family. He later became the mayor of Liverpool in 1797. And then later on, Samuel Stainforth, who was obviously part of the same family, he also became the mayor of Liverpool in 1812. So Darnall and Liverpool have got things in common. So like I said, it's coming in at the most dangerous place in Sheffield to live, with extremely high crime rates for burglary, assault, sexual assault, violence, robbery and drugs related offences. Right, that's me shout outs, that's me facts. Let's have a walk through Darnall and see what it's like. Does it deserve this accolade? I couldn't go around. Does it deserve this accolade? Is it really rough? Am I going to get mugged? Am I going to get chased off by some young'uns? I don't know. Let's have a walk around and find out. Just down at Main Road, hope you can hear me. Down at Main Road here before you actually walk up through that way. Down in front of me, down that way, I'll spin round that way because sun's in my eyes then. Down that way behind me now is, if you carry on down here, it takes you straight to the Sheffield Arena. So Arena will pop up on your left hand side. If you carry on beyond that, it takes you to Meadow Wall Shopping Centre. Alright, a little bit further down, I'm going to walk down and cross over the road over there. On the other side of that petrol station there is Sid Smith's motorcycles. Now, Sid Smith's has been there for years and years and years, and we used to come down because we all had scramblers for fields when we were kids, as you do. All had scramblers for fields, and we all used to come down and get us new sprockets and chains and get like inner tubes and stuff like that. And it's been here for years and years at Sid Smith's. So I'm surmising it's still there, and as you do. Right, we're across road at bottom. I'm going to have a walk through back streets of Darnall and see just how rough it is. And yeah, we'll see what it's like. So far, we're down at this end. It's not too bad, is it? Don't look too bad. So, right, I've got a dice with death now, trying to get across road. Hang on. That's where we've just come from, over there. And I'll spin you around and I'll show you where we're going. Just coming up now into what's Old Town Centre, as you do. And it's going to be interesting to see if Darnall Libs is still there. I don't know if it's still there. I'm going to have a walk up, see if I can find it. But Darnall Libs used to be up on one of these back streets. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a look. Darnall Library's still open, that's surprising. And there we are, this is town centre. We're going to have a walk down Staniforth Road in a minute, which is other main road that takes you down so this direction and down towards Attercliffe. So down there used to be, that's where I met Naz. He just pulled up. Them were days. So, head down Staniforth Road. I'm going to see if I can find Darnall Libs, which are like a couple of streets down that way. I'm surmising it's not there anymore, because none of pubs or clubs are here anymore, are they? But yeah, I'll have a walk down. But so far, it's just another town, as you do. couple of nice Turkish barbers going on. As you do, spin you around and show you, look. Mr. Shisha. That number 52, yeah, that's number 52. We used to get on that. Used to be a double decker when I was a kid, 52. As you do. Oh, yeah, this up here, look. Have a walk up here. This used to be Darnall Libs. It's a fresh market now. You see that? So it used to be Darnall Libs, this used to be a big club. What a shame. Big supermarket now, as you do. But I'm going to carry on walking around these back streets, show you what it's like. I mean, in this area, there's always been a huge Asian community, before I can even remember. And it's always been as it is now, but that's a shame, as it is. A lot of pigeons on that roof, I wonder what that means. What a warmth coming, maybe. I think that looks like it used to be a boozer, that. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's left at Darnall Libs. This is the door we used to go in here, look. Used to go in there, and I'll just get back. Well, this car gets me. That's door, it's all fenced off now. I used to go in there, sign in, pay your subs, and that's where you went. It used to come all the way along here, look. I mean, I've knocked it all down, look at that. Isn't it a shame? It used to be massive. It used to be absolutely huge. It's all derelict now. It's a bit scruffy, to be honest. I can't remember it being this scruffy. I mean, when I was 17, I took all my driving lessons round here. Used to fetch me down from Handsworth, who took all his driving lessons round here. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. It seems to have gone down a bit from what I can remember. I mean, it's quiet enough, away from main road there. But it used to be a lot better kept than this. Anyway, I'm going to have a walk back down to main road, back down onto Stanyforth Road, to main road, and we'll have another walk along. But yeah, it's not the nicest of places, to be honest. There, look, that's Helen 64 or 614. Used to be a fishing tackle shop, that. So we used to come down and get us fishing tackle bits and bobs from there. All his maggots and things like that. It were alright. It were alright. And there's floats. As you do. But it's not changed much. I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff closed down, such as your club, things like that. You alright?
We're not
No. Hang on, we're going to get splattered here. No, he's alright. So, yeah, it's not changed much, just much as it has always been, I suppose. It's a little bit less kept than I remember. But I'm going to have a walk down bottom end. Now, over this brow of this hill, a really good mate of mine used to live, a mate called Saeed Sadiq. Really good lad, I was telling you about him earlier. So I'm going to have a walk past their house. And another one at lads, I can't remember his name, went to school with him, Robert, I think he called Robert, can't remember his second name, but he was a big lad, and he were always in trouble. I used to knock around with him quite a lot, so I was in trouble and all. So, well, I can't remember his second name for life for me, I'll have to try and remember. But I walked past his old house and all. Obviously he's not going to be there anymore, is he? He's going to be my age. He'll have probably grandkids by now. But all these is new. All these here, none of this were here. These were old terraced houses and things like that. Really old terraced houses. So they've all changed. They've been built in years. I mean, this old tyre place here, Seven Hills, this has been here years and years and years. I remember coming down with my first car getting my tyres from here. I'll turn around, I'll show you, look. But down there you go, tyre place, that's been there years. It's good to see some old businesses are still surviving, isn't it? But yeah, it's been there years, has that one. So down here's another new building. None of this is were here when I was a younger. That building there, not right, I don't know what that is. But all these houses here, all brand new. I said brand new, they might have been up 20 years, I don't know. But none of this were here. These were all terraced houses and shops, much like you've just seen that other end as we were walking over. But yeah, as you know, I don't know what this is. Decent new building. No idea what it is. I'll have a look for you when I go past. Thank you. It's the, oh, it's Family Hub, Darnall Family Hub. Up there, look, you see that? Darnall Family Hub. Looks old. You alright, mate? So, outhouse. Oh, fuck! See me nearly kill myself then. You see me nearly kill myself. Yeah, I'm only saying I up to something, nearly slipped and broke my neck. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Something about Family Hub, weren't it? Yeah, Family Hub were there. So it's the most dangerous place in the city centre. Could have brought me neck or out there, couldn't I? Oh dear, I hope you're not laughing. I hope you take it serious and send me email saying, are you alright, Sean, are you alright? I hope you didn't earn your back or out. So anyway, round here, look, much as a muchness, just as it has always been really, down this end. Like I say, all new houses there, or newish, and that's about it really. I'm going to go down this next street here with this carpet place, Balfour Carpets here. I can't believe that's still open. Now Balfour Carpets, just there on left on right hand side, that were there and open when we were kids. If that's still open, that'd be a right business. I can't believe it. But that's it. Robert Register just come to me now. Robert Register, he used to live on Balfour Road, just round here, which is where I'm going to go. But it's still open, still open. Old Balfour Carpets. Now this here, I'm going to get across the road and show you this. It's a lovely old building, this. So I'm going to show you this old building now. This is Balfour Carpets. This has been here for years and years. This was about even when I was a kid. And it's still in, it's still running, which is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Used to be Picture Palace. Reading on old signs here, I don't know if you can make it out. Darnall Picture Palace. I bet it used to be Pictures originally. But that's brilliant to see that such an old business is still surviving. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to get back across the road. I'm going to go up Balfour Road. And Robert Register. Robert, if you're watching, send me an email, mate. Old Robert Register. So Balfour Carpets, fantastic. Fantastic to see that old businesses like this are still running, which is brilliant to see. So this is Balfour Road. So I used to come down here. You alright, pal? Is it all? No, it's all changed, hasn't it? I'm just saying, I'm glad that Balfour Carpets is still open. That were open when we were kids. You live around here long? I don't get you on camera, I'll spin it round, alright? You lived here long?
All I like to be honest.
Have you? Yeah. We grew up in, I'm doing a YouTube video, like, we grew up in Woodhouse, but used to come down here and play as kids. And one of the lads used to live up here, or a couple of lads used to live up here, a lad called Robert Register, who were in my class at school. We're talking like mid-80s. And another Saeed Siddiq, we've just been talking about Saeed because he used to come to school in his red tracksuit, he was very good at body popping and breakdancing back in there. No, but it were Beaver Hill then, it was called Beaver Hill. I think it's called Handsworth Grange now, isn't it? But it was called Beaver Hill back in there.
I've lived here all my life, 35 years.
Have you?
Everything's changed from the people.
Yeah. Well, what I'm coming round here for is coming in that it's the most dangerous and worst place in Sheffield to live, and I can't see, I can't understand why.
You got a bit of trouble in every single area, and, and it's the younger generation fighting each other.
Yeah.
That's going to happen in every single community.
Absolutely.
well, in Sheffield, whether it's Netherhedge,
Yeah.
Door,
Yeah, yeah.
Woodhouse, Darnall, and it's going to happen.
It's right,
anyway.
innit? Absolutely, absolutely.
The world's changed. It's 2025. We're in
Yeah.
a new generation,
Absolutely, mate.
and the world's crazy.
It is. The world's absolutely
So
mental at the
you
minute.
can't blame.
No, you can't. But I'm walking around, it has changed a bit, but a lot of it's still the same. All this on the other side of the road's all new.
It's, that's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
15 years.
Is that 15 years?
15 years.
Blimey, that's how long it is since I've been down. So, anyway,
52 now.
more than that. So, right, I'm having a walk up Balfour Road. Thank you, mate. See you later, pal. You're a nice fellow, weren't he? Lovely. You see, is it the most dangerous place to live in Sheffield? I should think not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Friendly people, stopping me to say hello, absolutely fantastic. So I don't think it's most dangerous. I think it's unjust, is that. So if you're there, Robert or Saeed, drop us a line and we'll pick you up, my old mate. I'm going to walk to the top of the road here, then I'll walk back of it other way. But so what do you think, lads and lasses? Do you think it deserves to be called worst place in Sheffield to live, most dangerous? Does it look dangerous? Don't look dangerous to me. I don't feel threatened. Like I said, locals have been friendly enough. Just stop me, say hello. That's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So obviously it's changed over the years. Stuff's been knocked down, stuff's been rebuilt, a bit of regeneration. Club's gone. A couple of pubs that used to be there, they've all gone, but that's same as anywhere, isn't it? Absolutely the same as anywhere. So yeah. So just thought, I've got to the top of Balfour Road there, just thought I'd show you this, another big old pub shut down. Now this, the Ball it's called, this used to be a big old pub. Let me spin your arm. Shut down now. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful big old building. Don't look like it's open anymore. Looks like it's been stripped back. On the inside, I don't know if you can make it out on the inside. It's stripped back to brickwork. But look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful old building. Rebuilt in 1904. Fantastic big old building. Obviously it's not been a pub for years by the looks of it, stripping it down. I don't know what it's going to be, whether it's going to be housing, whether it's going to be another business, offices, I don't know. If you don't know what it's going to be, put it in the description or send me an email or something like that. Let me know what it is. Drop a comment in. Let us know what it is, because people like to read comments and you know, discover what things are. So brilliant. I'm going to carry on walking up road back towards where we came from. This will take us out back up towards Sid Smith's, I think. So here's your old Balfour Road, that's where we just come from. And this is where we're heading back. I mean, what do you think? Alright, there's littering streets, there's heavy traffic. Some houses look a bit tired. But it's a mixed community. And everybody seems to get on. Everyone's friendly enough. So I really don't think it deserves the accolade of being called the worst place in Sheffield to live. I know of worse places, and I did go to a couple of them, and there are far worse places in Sheffield, I can tell you that. But I don't think it deserves to be called the worst place in Sheffield to live. I really don't. I don't think it's most dangerous. Obviously statistics say otherwise. But yeah, I don't think so. Looks like some kind of maze now. I don't know what this is. You'll have a walk through here. Have a walk through this bit of park. Now, didn't even know this bit existed. I don't know if it used to be houses or what. I can't recollect. But there's an old wall here. I'll spin you around again. A couple of old walls. If you know what this used to be, drop it in comments and let me know. I mean, I don't know if it's an old road, part of old road maybe. I don't know, but if you look there, there's a big wall there, an old stone built wall, and there's another one there. And then it's totally flat between them. So I've no idea what that used to be. If you do know, like I say, drop it in comments, let us know. And I will reply, I always reply to all my comments. You might have noticed when you do drop a comment, I always reply. I'll try my best to reply. If I've not replied to you yet, it's because I'm snowed under, but I've replied to them all, so I will get back to you. So, just going to pop my head over here. Oh, it looks like a cemetery here, look. Back end at cemetery. So, yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's another flat piece here. If you know what this area used to be, just let me know, put it in comments. There's a nice big concrete slab here. It looks like it used to be some kind of walls inside. I mean, old stone, it used to be stone built, it looks. More old stones, and yeah, they're old stones as well. Yeah, look like the remains of old stone pillars, them. No idea what it used to be. There's no signs up. Whether these used to be houses, whether that were a bridge, I can't recollect it. I really can't recollect what it could have been. So hopefully somebody will put something in comments and we'll find out what it is. So keep looking in them comments. So when somebody lets us know, you can read, and happy days. So, right, I'm walking back. That's Darnall, boys and girls. Most dangerous place in Sheffield. The only danger I've had is when I nearly slipped on that piece of dog shit. Nearly killed me, said. I hope you weren't laughing. I'm not going to show you my trainers. It's not stuck. It's still half frozen, but it was slippy. So, but we're all right. It's not stuck. I'm here to get it car without having to poke it off with a stick. Don't worry. So that's Darnall, boys and girls. I'm heading back. So if all else comes up, I'll film it and I'll cut it into this bit. But if I've not, if I've done, I'll capture it next. And which is tomorrow, funnily enough. I'm off out tomorrow. So I'm going to double drop. I'm going to do a bit of filming tomorrow. We're off to Manchester tomorrow, boys and girls, so keep looking out for that. We're off, Mrs. Yorkshire and myself. We're jumping in car, and tomorrow we're off to Manchester. Alright, we're having it large, as they say. Right, sorry if I've just offended half of Manchester here. That's best accent I could do. Right, I'll catch you in next and see you later. Bye.